Good afternoon, my name is Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility Solutions. Today I'm shooting a video of our 2012 Ford E350. This is a wheelchair mobility accessible van, and you can see with the remote here I can operate the power doors. The ramp will fold out. This is a VMI ramp conversion. Lift, not ramp. And then you can see with the other button it'll fold down. So you can actually enter this van from your chair. You could be in your wheelchair right now. You could roll right up to this ramp. Roll right up onto the ramp. You could lift yourself back up, and I'll show you momentarily how those work. The 2 and the 1 button do that. Pull yourself back up. It's got the swivel seat, so you could actually, and it's got the easy lock back there, so you could dock your chair, change over to the transfer seat, turn around and face the front there and drive. So this makes you independent. You don't have to wait on anybody else. This is a big boy lift, 800-pound weight capacity. It is 30 inches wide. The interior coming into the van is 56-inch headroom coming into the van, 61 inches inside the van. You see it's got the rear air, the clean headliner, so there's buttons up on the dash. You can also operate this lift, but I'm just going to show you from right here. Hit the 1 button to bring it up. These ramp and doors have worked perfectly, so as the swivel seat, this van's been fully inspected. And then we hit the 2 button to fold everything back in. So 1 up, 2 to close it down, 4 to get everything open, and then 3 to bring it down. There we go. I'm going to do a walk around on the van. This is the high top. It's got the tinted windows. Give you privacy year round and keep you nice and cool in the summertime. This van is extremely clean. It's got darn near brand new tires on it. They're not quite brand new, but those things got to be 95%. There's hardly, I can't find a dent or scratch in this thing. I take that back. I remember there's one little dent on the rear, tiny one. I'll show it to you. I see one tiny little, I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. Probably a tiny little dent there, but I don't see any chips in the paint. 4 tires on them, all brand new condition. It comes with 2 keys, 2 fobs, 2 remotes, so you're set there. The bumper that was on it had a little dent in it. We put a brand new rear bumper on this thing. We have a lot of receipts on all the work we did for it. And the little dent I was talking about, it's got a little dent like that about the size of a dime. I don't know if you can see that. So overall, very clean van. Super clean interior. I am a non-smoker. I can smell smoke from a mile away. We just had this van professionally detailed. We put plastic on the seats. We want to keep them clean, so if one of my mechanics jumps in there and they have grease on their bottom, it doesn't get on the van. We got the owner's manual there. Here's all the keys and fobs I talked about. 2 of each. 2. It's got the remote entry as well. Big old back seat back there. It's got the tie down points. We do give a free set of ratcheting tie downs away with the van if you need them. There's the easy lock I spoke of. Extremely clean interior. Everything looks great. This van looks darn near brand new. There's that swivel seat I spoke of. The dash is in great condition. No signs of any cracks or holes in the dash. There's all the controls to operate the easy lock into the ramp. It also has the rear air controls. So you do have rear air, so the passengers in the rear can get all the air they want or need. So once you're in the chair, once you sit down in here, it's got the, we'll hit this to the left, faces me back towards the seat, to the steering wheel, I'm sorry. And then I hit the front button, and this moves me forward, and you can see my legs are coming forward here. And I am ready to go all on my own. I'm ready to be independent. I don't need to wait on anybody. Fire the van up. That beep you hear is the easy lock. We have to push this button to get it to be quiet. That lets us know that that's not latched back there. Little safety feature they have. I can explain more about that if you've never used an easy lock. Current mile 77,442. No dummy lights on, no check engine light, no airbag, no ABS light, none of that. We've tested everything on this van. Radio works, heat and air work. Power windows, power mirrors, rear air all work. This is not some van you come look at and it's got a bunch of issues we didn't tell you about. That's why I make these videos. I want you to see what's going on. Let's pop the hood so you can listen to it run. And before I do that, I always like to show the VIN number. That way, in case you need that for anything, or you know we're selling exactly the van we say we're selling. Let's pop the hood. Underneath the hood has the It's got a V8 Ford engine. Idles smoothly, sounds good. No signs of any damage, no signs of any leaks down there. We've checked the van over, we've inspected it underneath the van. It's much of the same. Look how clean this is under here. A little bit of surface rust, that's to be expected, but as far as any leaks, as far as any damage, I don't see any. And folks, no matter who you buy from, if you're gonna buy a vehicle on the internet that you haven't seen yet, make sure the seller gets out and makes a video like this for you. I'll tell you what, you can hide a lot of things in pictures. That's why we make these videos. We're not trying to hide anything. Some people out there do. Don't get stuck with a lemon. Don't get burned online. I hear the stories all the time. If they're gonna sell you a van that's, you know, a high dollar van or even a low dollar van, tell them to get out on the ground, tell them to lay on the ground, tell them to make a video. And if they won't spend an hour of their time making a video for you, so you know that you're getting what you paid for, then who you buying from? Buy from a company like Affordable Mobility Solutions. We've been in business for 8 years now. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and I hope you can see by our videos that we're being honest and fair as we possibly can representing our vehicles. So let's get the van out on the highway. I want you to hear it run. Okay, the final portion of the video. I always like to get the vans on the highway, give them some gas so you can hear the engine run, feel the transmission shift, and you know whether we ship this van out to you or you come in and pick it up, that this van is roadworthy. So I give a little gas here. Very strong engine. It's up to about 70 miles an hour. I'm going to back it down. It's just 60 through here. You can see that steering wheel is nice and straight. It's not bouncing back and forth. That's exactly what we want. And folks, when you're out there buying, checking out the competition, ask yourself, do they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? If you're buying from an individual, of course they don't have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't know who you're buying from. They don't have a reputation. They're not governed by the state. Buying from an individual is very risky. If you buy from a dealer, ask them if they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and if they don't, be sure to ask them why. Do they have over 500 reviews on eBay? We have 520 reviews as of yesterday. All of them were positive, 0 were negative. That's 520 people that said we did them right, 0 people that said we did them wrong. I'd say that's a pretty good track record. Do they get out and make a video for you? Do they crawl underneath the van? Do they take it and drive it on the highway so you know exactly what you're getting? Know exactly what you're getting. Don't get fooled. Don't buy a lemon. Do they have any hidden administrative fees, document fees, tag fees? Be sure to ask them. That's not how I do business. I don't quote you one price and then try and slip $500 and $1,000 in fees on the back end. So be sure to ask who you're talking to. Make sure you get the full story first. I'm going to give the van a hard brake at the bottom of this exit so you can see. No grinding, no squeaking, no unusual vibration. This van is very clean. It runs and drives great. It looks clean. And it's very unique. There aren't many of these full-size vans out there with this bubble top on them that you can enter, you know, without any help, that you can be fully independent if you're in a power chair or a wheelchair. And especially ones that are in this good a condition. When you combine our price, our videos, our reputation, and you get to deal with the owner, which is me, Jeremiah, not a salesman. When you combine all those factors, no one can compete with Affordable Mobility Solutions. Feel free to look around. I'm not going to stop you. Come check us out. If you ever want to come in and see a van, please give me a call. I know your time is valuable. Sometimes I'm out doing things like this. Sometimes I'm out of the city or out of the state picking up a van somewhere. I don't want to miss you. 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. My name is Jeremiah. Check us out 24 hours a day online, www.mobility316.com. That's mobility316.com. We have financing options available, so if you need to go that route, get in touch with us. We'll see if we can't get you financed. And as always, thank you so much for checking out Affordable Mobility Solutions, where mobility is affordable. Call us today.